to be kind and or not to be kind. A skit about two kings, one kind, the other mean, and the consequences of how they rule. Topics: behavior, fairness, kindness, kingdom of God.
Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, lived a ruler named King Kindness. He always showed kindness and fairness to all the people, no matter what their status in life. He was well liked and had many friends. One royal morning,
Good morning. How are you this lovely morning?
Just fine, Your Majesty. Thank you for asking, sir.
So, what's on the agenda this morning?
A shepherd has a problem and would like to speak to you.
Please show him in.
Oh, royal king. Oh, royal king, my ship, my ship.
Take your time, my good fellow. Take your time.
My sheep are running out of grazing area. If they run out of grazing area, they will starve. If they starve, they will die. If they die, I am out of job. If I am out of job, I will...
Calm down, calm down. Everything will be fine. Just take what you need of my land. I have more than I needed.
Thank you, dear king. How can I repay you?
By seeing after the sheep of the kingdom.
I will thank you, Your Majesty.
That's
You're
it.
so kind.
Your Majesty, this slave was caught running out of her master. What do I do?
Bring in a master, please.
Well, O royal one, she was asking for more grain to feed her slave family. I, of course, said no. Why does a slave family deserve more grain? It will take away from the rich.
Slave, is this true?
You are going to let a slave speak. They do not have the right.
They do in my kingdom. Now please tell me, is this true?
Oh yes, king. My family was very hungry. We worked field but never received grain. Enough grain for one day. I will running to try to save my family from starvation.
I am very disappointed. Your slaves are there to serve you, yet you do not show any kindness in sharing grains, not even for a one-day meal. I grant your slave freedom from you and as much as grains they need to feed your family.
But, king, that will be over half of my property. Please reconsider.
That is final. Maybe next time in your decision you will show more kindness.
As the year passed away, the king continued to show much kindness in all his decisions in his kingdom. The people loved him and his kingdom prospered. Then on very sad day, King Kindness died at a very ripe old age. Unfortunately, King Kindness only had one heir, and that was his king Meanness. He took over the kingdom and treated people poorly without any kindness. He had few friends, if any, and many enemies. And on one royal morning,
Guard! Guard! Where is that good-for-nothing guard? Guard!
Yes, sir.
What problems await me today?
Well, sir, I'm glad you asked because
Oh, just tell me already.
a shepherd is here to speak to you about a problem
Just show him in and let's get this over with.
Oh, Your Majesty, I am in a great need of your help.
Who isn't?
My sheep will soon run out of the grazing area and they will surely die of starvation without more land.
And what do you expect me to do? Give you land? Ha ha ha! A lowly shepherd land? How ridiculous! It's your problem. Now go!
But king, please, I need your help. Or
Go! You tire me! God, take her away!
Your Majesty, this slave was caught running away from her master. What do I do?
Must I know everything? Just throw her in prison, of course.
Oh, King, I was only running away to find food for my family. Please don't prison, sir. My family will never survive. I need your help.
Did I say speak? Did I hear a slave speak to me? The king of all the land, a slave speaking to royalty? Have you lost your mind? You're not worthy to kiss the ground I walk on. Now go!
But sir, don't you want to hear the whole story?
Have I not made myself clear? She is a slave. Now take her away. Don't you want to hear the whole story? If I wanted to hear the whole story, I would have made myself to hear the whole story. Why do I put up with that guard?
King Minos continued to treat people in his way. He only got meaner and meaner. It caused the people to lose hope in their kingdom, and they started to move away. Only leaving the old and the weak, who were unable to move, his kingdom was growing smaller, and his enemies were growing larger. Then, on yet another royal morning,
King, bad news. It's just terrible and horrible. Just wait until you hear this.
Oh, just tell me already.
There is an army marching in from the north to take over your kingdom. What should we do now?
Just gather up mine army.
But king, I am your army.
What? Then gather up my people to form an army.
What people, sir? The only people in your kingdom are the old and the weak, and the rest have moved away.
Oh, what do I do? I'll lose my castle, I'll lose my lands, I'll lose my kingdom, I'll lose everything.
And you lost me, sir.
we are taking over this kingdom, and you are a prisoner.
Where are my people? Where is my lands? Let me go, no!
Luke 6, chapter 6 verse 31. जैसे तुम चाहते हो कि लोग तुम्हारे साथ करें, तुम भी उनके साथ वैसा ही करो.
Ephesians 4:32. And be ye kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as for God, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven you. Galatians 6:7. Do not be deceived, for God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
नीति वचन 11 उसका 17 वचन. कृपालु मनुष्य अपना ही भला करता है, परंतु जो क्रूर है वह अपनी ही देह को दुख देता है. तो ये कहानी ये बताती है कि हम किसी के प्रति कैसे दया दिखाना चाहिए. ये स्टोरी पूरी दया के बारे में है कि हम दया रखेंगे सब पर और प्रभु के साथ चलेंगे तो हम जरूर एक दिन प्रभु का राज्य में हम निवास करेंगे. तो ये पूरी कहानी रिलेटेड सब एक राजा, दो राजा के बारे में है. जो दो राजा, एक दया है और दूसरा है निर्दय. तो ये दो राजाओं के बारे में था. एक ज्यादा ही निर्दय था, इसलिए उसने जो बोआ वही उसको मिला. और जो राजा था, जो काइंड, जो दया दिखाने वाला राजा था, जो बोया उसने वही उसको मिला. तो ये कहानी दिखाती कि हम कैसे लोगों को दया दिखाना चाहिए और प्रभु का राज्य में